and maybe I have an uncle somewhere that doles out money to me on a monthly basis, maybe too relaxed about trying to earn my keep. I think that's what is happening to the states. Nobody is really serious. And if you look at it with the exception of Lagos and maybe to some extent Rivers and the FCT, others cannot, what they generate cannot do anything about their response. It cannot cover their responsibilities or their expenses. So, and we are not really keen, sadly, we're not really keen about doing that. And I think the more entities we have, I'm talking about the local governments being autonomous, we may be lucky to have like some few spots to celebrate. You have an exceptional person being a local government chairman, and he knows he has full autonomy and getting things done. And even for the states, I think we need to encourage, because the current model sadly encourages laziness. It makes everybody to be lazy. So I don't think is good. And there's a need for us to tweak it. Sadly, I know some of us are afraid that in the process of tweaking, they might be disadvantaged. I understand, but the truth still remains.
Doctor,
And
that
I
will be in the
mentioned
short
including
run.
my home state.
If at all, it will be in the short run, don't you think?
In the short run, in what sense?
Yes. Um, so even if they are going to be disadvantaged at the beginning, they are not going to be disadvantaged in the course of time. And I think that the earlier that we take some of those steps, the better for the country, just like you have said over and over again. Now, just before we begin to round this up, I just have one or two more questions. If you had the ears of Mr. President or whoever is the authorizing office, whether it's the National Assembly or whatever, what formula would you be suggesting right now?
Well, I think that derivation should be emphasized. I know a lot of people don't like it, but like you rightly mentioned, it's just the inconvenience will largely be short term. I know, and maybe there should be a support fund for other disadvantaged areas that the emphasizing the derivation will harm, right? To support them maybe for a few years. We know that this support is for maybe, let's say, 3 or 5 years, right? Make sure you get your act together. I think everybody will get to work. But the moment we continue perpetuating the model of supporting some units forever, nobody will be serious about getting things done. I think it should be about what you bring to the table. That way, everybody will get to work.
That's it. And that's it. And so we should be actually transiting from what we currently have into a place of allocation that's based on derivation. I think that that's what should really matter most. But okay, since that's not really at play right now, if you had to set the percentages, what would it be, Doctor?
Well, for percentages, I think you need to look at the responsibilities each tier of government has, and then you apportion resources, you prorate the allocation of resources in that manner. And the truth be told, the center is still overburdened with a lot of responsibilities. There is virtually nothing that the lower levels do that the center does not at all, right? And in addition, it has other responsibilities like defense, defending the territorial integrity of the country, and foreign affairs, and so on and so forth. So the center, of course, still remains the most important. But I think giving it more than 50 cents looks a little bit unfair. And I'm not a fan, I'm not an advocate for devolution to states. I think the local governments are the ones that actually need that devolution. I think if we can empower local governments to really be on their own, you see a TSI in Lagos, it may do exceptionally well. I always fondly tell people that my local government is larger than Singapore in land mass. And Singapore has a GDP bigger than Nigeria. Or that maybe Singapore has the advantage of being located on a route for international trade, which my local government might not be. But we also have other advantages. Why can't we make the most of that? I see each local government in Nigeria as has the potential of becoming a Singapore or a Hong Kong or some of these smaller countries or a Mauritius or a Seychelles. So they can do well. And if each local government is doing well, automatically the states will be doing well and automatically the country will be doing well. So I think more resources should be given to local governments. I know some people say, all right, local government chairmen sometimes abuse the allocation. What is the EFCC for? What is the ICPC for? Make sure that everybody sits up, make sure that everybody behaves. And if you misbehave, you know there will be consequences. I think everybody will behave well.
All right. I see that you're deliberately running away from absolute figures, absolute percentages, but that's okay. But let me ask, you see, you talked about looking at the level of responsibility and all that. I do not think that we actually um, follow the level of responsibilities, or whether we care where each responsibility falls. Because in the last 1 week or thereabouts, the media has been set agog because of a project that the federal government announced when he said it was going to create new bus terminals in the 6 geopolitical zones, one in Onisha, one in Abeokuta, one in Kano or something, and like that. I think Gombe, and then Ewu or something like that in the south-south, another one in the southeast, and so on and so forth. And so people began to ask, how can business terminal, bus terminals, parks, motor parks, reduced to common man's language, what does the federal government have to do? What business does it have to do with establishing motor parks, which in the schedule of roles in the schedule is actually a role of the local government council?
And that's the over-centralization we're talking about, and we're coming across as more unitary than the federal entity. The federal government should not be doing certain things. Even if you look at secondary education, it shouldn't be the responsibility of the federal government. You have regulators, you are in charge, make sure that everybody sits up. You should not be doing, I know they might have the good intentions, maybe one chance could be a reason, and people are complaining about insecurity, like what we're seeing in Abuja and Wiki. One of the solutions he feels is by having terminals that people can go on board vehicles without without the fear of being kidnapped or so. That might be, but I don't think the federal government should be doing certain. They should focus on their primary areas and do exceptionally well, because that if you ask me, is a federal overreach. They have better things to do than actually doing those things. And it's not even meant for them. I think they should focus on what really matters and do exceptionally well on areas that are within their purview.
And it looks as if when such roles are duplicated or when there's such overlap, it creates opportunity for corruption, because when you talk about 6 motor parks that you want to establish at the rate, for a total cost of about 142, if I recall correctly, 142 or 146 billion naira, it sends very wonderful signals to people who are watching and saying, what exactly are we up to in this country? And so I guess we may have timed out on the link, and Dr. Samson Simon, Chief Executive Officer, ARKK Consultants, I want to say thank you for joining on this program. Or if you are able to get back just for a few minutes, that's fine. But if you are unable, I think you've done excellently well, and I'm sure that my viewers are excited about your inputs, and in the next few minutes, I will probably, after the break, open up the phone lines so that we can take some intervention from Nigerians across the nation. Thank you so very much, Doctor, and I hope that we can get you on the program some of the time. Thank you so much. At this point, I'll take a break. and when we get back, we'll open the phone lines, and then from there we'll flow into the next segment of this program.
While wrapping up the day, unwind with the reminiscence of the day's news from home and abroad with KAFTAN TV 7 p.m. News.
Good to have you join us on KAFTAN News at 7.
Nigerians are living in up to 5%. Are young people.
We propose the Harmony Symphony.
It's good to have you join us on KAFTAN TV News at 7.
What we found that this 10 naira card is not actually sufficient.
National, foreign news headlines. Get balanced, accurate facts on the latest news in business, politics, entertainment, sports, and more. Live from our studios.
Many thanks for watching, and join us again at 9
KAFTAN TV News. While wrapping up the day, unwind with the reminiscence of the day's news from home and abroad with KAFTAN TV 7 p.m. News.
Good to have you join us on KAFTAN News at 7.
Nigerians are living in up to 5%. Are young people.
We propose the Harmony Symphony.
It's good to have you join us on KAFTAN TV News at 7.
What we found that this 10 naira card is not actually sufficient.
National, foreign news headlines. Get balanced, accurate facts on the latest news in business, politics, entertainment, sports, and more. Live from our studios.
Many thanks for watching, and join us again at 9
KAFTAN TV News.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why, at KAFTAN Television,
We imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
we blaze the trail in broadcasting. And it is about you.
At KAFTAN TV, broadcasting is not just about information, education, and entertainment.
It's an aggregation of all you need to know in Nigeria.
And around the world to create signal.
At KAFTAN Television, we have all it takes to be on top in broadcasting.
Our mission is simple: to project Africa in a truthful yet positive manner.
wait. We're coming to you in style.
Here we are, starting from September.
Look at what the facts are.
And as you say on Captain TV, imagine a beautiful world.
Welcome back, dear viewers. I just want to say thank you for your consistency, for your loyalty to this station. Thank you for staying tuned and for staying consistent. I mean, if every station has your kind of viewership, I mean, what else would they ask for? Thank you very much. Now, we will be moving to the next one, but just before then, in case you have a contribution to make on the one we already talked about, it will be time for you to do so now, because the line is being made open right now. As you're aware, many of you, the number is 08029938365. Okay, let's take it slowly. 08029938365. It's on the screen right now. And so let's get to do this for a few minutes just before we get into the full drive on the other segment. So we've been talking about the revenue allocation formula that the commission in charge says it wants to tweak. And my guest has been saying that in the final analysis, he would rather really opt for derivation. But again, he also showed concern for some states that might be unable to really cope at the beginning. But like we agreed, that will be a short-term challenge, and most likely it's something that after a few years will become history, and will become something that everybody is happy to have embarked upon, because at the end we'll have a much bigger cake to share, and we will be sharing on a more how do you say it now? There'll be a lot of justice in what every person gets. So it will be like what you do will determine what you get, and that's more like it. And it will provide a bigger nation, a stronger nation, a more financially viable nation, a nation that can truly take its place in the Committee of Nations. And that's where we should be going. That's where we should be headed. And so, just in case you're there and you want to get in touch, it's 080 29938 and 365. 080 299 365. So let's get you on board as soon as you connect. Now, so it's been a very exciting one with Dr. Samson Simon, who was talking with us just before the end of the first part. But now we will be making progress to the second one, even as I expect that my guest will be joining me any moment from now. And when he does, he will be unveiled. And so, what are we talking about in this next segment? It's about the continuous voter registration, which the INEC resumed a few days ago. And we want to use this avenue to try to say to Nigerians that, look, if you've come of age within the space of time when the last registration happened, then this is your opportunity to go there and do the needful, put your name down, put your details down as a new eligible voter. If you have come of age, you are now 18 years of age, and you are eligible to vote. Please don't miss out on this opportunity, this window of opportunity for registering as a Nigerian voter, as a person who is who's entitled to exercise the franchise. So it's a huge opportunity. It's your right, and you shouldn't sleep on it. Let's see how, because you see, while we complain so much about our electoral process, while we complain so much about the leadership that we have, it's important to also emphasize that the role of the citizen is also very crucial to whatever electoral system that we embark upon, whatever electoral exercise. If we don't have a proper if we're unable to get a proper figure of those who are eligible to vote, if we don't have a proper number that are properly captured, and that's one, and if those captured fail to turn up for elections, like we've seen several times, what has been generally termed as apathy, all that have their own contributions to making our elections of less credibility, of less impact. If indeed power rests with the people, how will that power be impactful unless it is deployed, unless it is properly deployed? And part of deploying it is ensuring that you are legally empowered to do the needful at the appropriate time. What it means is that the moment you are 18 years of age, you have a right to vote and a right to be voted for. Of course, there are several other parts to it, maybe joining a party and all that. But it's very important that we take this very, very seriously so that Nigeria can indeed move forward. Right now, the continuous voter registration is on. It's been organized by the electoral umpire, the INEC. And please encourage people around you who have gotten to this age to go find time to go do the needful. A lot of times when it comes to citizens' duties, national duties, we tend to not find the time. We're so swallowed up by our pursuit of our daily bread, of our daily hustle, that we tend to neglect some of the things that ought to be the very foundation of nation building. And this is why And we may not admit it, but this is why, partly, this is why we find ourselves in the challenged situations that we're in. Yeah, so this can be overemphasized. Go and register now if you are within the age, or you have issues with your registration. It might be an opportunity to do the right thing, to clean it up, if there's an error. I'm sure that there should be such opportunities. This should be an opportunity for you to go get some of these things corrected. Maybe your registration card is even damaged. Maybe this is just go make the necessary inquiries, and so that we can together forge ahead on this national journey. So I'm going to take a break now, and when we get back, we hope that we can engage full throttle. That's it.
My name is Sheilo BCFR, the Black Comedian of the Federal Republic. I tell you, when it comes to the best of entertainment, the best of news, the best of information, something that is educative, you're right here at the best place to see that. It's KAFTAN TV. You know what? Increase the volume. Keep watching. Don't touch the dial, okay?
It's your girl Nkechi Blessing Sunday. I want you all to keep watching KAFTAN TV.
Please keep watching KAFTAN TV. It is the best TV station in the country. They're doing an amazing job. Please do not touch the dial. Keep watching. Thank you.
My name is Sheilo BCFR, the Black Comedian of the Federal Republic. I tell you, when it comes to the best of entertainment, the best of news, the best of information, something that is educative, you're right here at the best place to see that. It's KAFTAN TV. You know what? Increase the volume. Keep watching. Don't touch the dial, okay?
It's your girl Nkechi Blessing Sunday. I want you all to keep watching KAFTAN TV.
Please keep watching KAFTAN TV. It is the best TV station in the country. They're doing an amazing job. Please do not touch the dial. Keep watching. Thank you.
My name is Sheilo BCFR, the Black Comedian of the Federal Republic. I tell you, when it comes to the best of entertainment, the best of news, the best of information, something that is educative, you're right here at the best place to see that. It's KAFTAN TV. You know what? Increase the volume. Keep watching. Don't touch the dial, okay?
It's your girl Nkechi Blessing Sunday. I want you all to keep watching KAFTAN TV.
Please keep watching KAFTAN TV. It is the best TV station in the country. They're doing an amazing job. Please do not touch the dial. Keep watching. Thank you.
My name is Sheilo BCFR, the Black Comedian.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why, at Kaftan Television,
we imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
We blaze the trail in broadcasting.
and it is about you.
At Kaftan TV, broadcasting is not just about information, education, and entertainment.
It's an aggregation of all you need to know in Nigeria
and around the world to create signal.
At Kaftan Television, we have all it takes to be on top in broadcasting.
Our mission is simple: to project Africa in a truthful yet positive manner.
Wait, we're coming to you in style.
Here we are, starting from September.
Look at what the facts are.
And as you say on Kaftan TV, imagine a beautiful world.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why, at Kaftan Television,
we imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
We blaze the trail in broadcasting.
and it is about you.
At Kaftan TV, broadcasting is not just about information, education, and entertainment.
It's an aggregation of all you need to know in Nigeria
and around the world to create signal.
At Kaftan Television, we have all it takes to be on top in broadcasting.
Our mission is simple: to project Africa in a truthful yet positive manner.
Wait, we're coming to you in style.
Here we are, starting from September.
Look at what the facts are.
And as you say on Kaftan TV, imagine a beautiful world.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why, at Kaftan Television,
we imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
We blaze the trail in broadcasting.
and it is
Imagine a beautiful world. That's our slogan at Kaftan TV. Hello there, I am Ruben Okala.
Hello, I'm glad to have you join us again on the News on the Hour, reaching you live from our studio in the nation's capital.
And that has been the news. Many thanks for watching. My name is Fatima Abbas Hassan. I'm here cutting Baba today.
I am Kirian.
The politics of Lagos State is still very much in the hands of the leaders.
My name is Dayo Omogun. I've not done a change of name.
To Adebayo Film and Theatre Arts Network.
We always dish out beautiful materials.
Imagine a beautiful world. That's our slogan at Kaftan TV. Hello there, I am Ruben Okala.
Hello, I'm glad to have you join us again on the News on the Hour, reaching you live from our studio in the nation's capital.
And that has been the news. Many thanks for watching. My name is Fatima Abbas Hassan. I'm the Cutting Baba today.
I am Purian.
The politics of Lagos State is still very much in the hands of the leaders.
My name is Dayo Omogun. I've not done a change of name.
Adebayo Film and Theatre Arts Network.
We always dish out beautiful materials. Imagine a beautiful world. That's our slogan at KAFTAN TV. Hello there, I am Ruben Okala.
Hello, I'm glad to have you join us again on the News on the Hour, reaching you live from our studio in the nation's capital.
And that has been the news. Many thanks for watching. My name is Fatima Abbas Hassan. I'm the Cutting Baba today.
I am Purian.
The politics of Lagos State is still very much in the hands of the leaders.
My name is Dayo Omogun. I've not done a change of name.
Adebayo Film and Theatre Arts Network.
We always dish out beautiful materials. Imagine a beautiful world. That's our slogan at KAFTAN TV. Hello there, I am Ruben Okala.
Hello, I'm glad.
You're welcome, dear viewers. Sorry for that break. We didn't expect that break to be as long as that, but as it is, my guests, the second guest is not here. And I guess I'll just have to bring this to a close and then look for some other time when we can talk about this and be of service in this area. And incidentally, I guess we're also having challenges with the phone network, and so we're unable to receive any calls ever since. This is very unusual, very unlike our viewers, so it must be that there's a problem with the network. Several of them are probably trying right now, but it's not getting through. And so if that is the case, I would want to draw the curtains on the program at this point and leave it here till tomorrow. Another beautiful outing is being cooked for tomorrow, and I encourage you to be part of it. At the same time, 2 p.m. tomorrow, Friday, that will be the weekend edition of it, and it's going to be something very beautiful, very wonderful. And so I invite you to be part of that. My name is Dayo Omogun. I really am thankful to you for staying tuned to KAFTAN Television and for your consistency. And I really want to say thank you also to the production team. You guys are simply wonderful. Thank you for all that you do. And at this point, I just will sign out. My name is Dayo Omogun.